Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this party here. Yo, what's up, man? Okay, I was trying to talk to somebody in that lobby, but he went to go play campaign mode. Alright. Alright. See if we get people who want to play matchmaking. I have no interest in playing story mode, unfortunately. I am all about that multiplayer life. If I can get a match, that is. We are at the 6-month countdown. Is that right? 6, 7? 7 or 6 months till this game is dead. I would hope that some of the veterans come back for like the last month or two. We just get some good matches and call it a day. You know, I'll be there for that. Unless it's literally a ghost town. In which case, you can play once in a while and hope you get some nice games, which is kind of what I do now. It's I come back like once or twice a month and just see if I can get some matches for the channel, and if I can enjoy some good old Battleborn. But I am going to have to be looking at that clock. I'm not going to be here for a half hour. You know, I'm going to have the 20-minute limit here. And if I get nothing, I get nothing. And I'll have to try again maybe next, you know, in a couple weekends. I mean, I'm going to be away a couple weekends this summer, so it's kind of, we'll see. I doubt that weeknights really have activity. I would think weekends are more profitable if you're going into streaming. So, well, let's see what we got here. Anything? Walrus Crow, my dude. Oh, my dude, Walrus Crow. Courtney and Walrus. There, you know, there we go. Nah, okay. Alright. Let's get an opposing team. Let's do this. Come on. Zax Darko. I think I know that name. I haven't seen Zax Darko in a very long time. But I do know that name. You can tell he's a Battle Buddies tag. He's a big deal, you know. He did some special events for this game. Mm-hmm. I forget exactly what the Battle Buddies comes from. It was one of the invitational events that you could go to or partake in the game or something like that. I could be totally wrong. I forget. That was not me. I didn't even have I didn't even have a PS4 when this game came out. I bought a PS4 for Overwatch, and then I just completely hated Overwatch. And then I played this game, and that was the end of that. I never looked back. I played Overwatch for 4 months, and it just wasn't getting any more enjoyable. It was actually getting less enjoyable. So, you know, with Battleborn, you can actually start to enjoy it more and more as you play it more, because the characters and the team comps and some of the... You get better, and there's more to learn. But with Overwatch, like, you hit this ceiling, and then it's simply down to composition. And that's all that dictates what wins. Of course, skill is like aiming and stuff, but like in Battleborn, and hey, welcome to the stream. We do have a decently stacked team here. I'm hoping we get some opponents, and we can go in and do some work. I was just talking about how the Battle Buddies tag, I forget how you get that. I think it was an exclusive event or something like that, but yeah, long story short, I don't like Overwatch anymore. that was how that story played out. I didn't even have a PS4 when this game came out. I bought a PS4 for Overwatch. Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? My buddy was actually he was actually, for a period of time, this is no longer the case because he's actually in the medical field now. He was the #1 ranked Zenyatta in North America. I'm not even kidding. For a period on PS4. I know everyone's like, oh, PC players, but he was the #1 ranked Zenyatta for a period, and he was in like the top 30 consistently with Zenyatta. I mean, this dude played hardcore Overwatch for several years, but in the last year he's gotten serious about, he's gotten into the medical field. He's actually working in a hospital setting now, so his days of gaming are much more limited, and his ability to compete is definitely not what it used to be. So, but if he could pull out the the controller and whoop my ass, no problem. But the point was with Battleborn, it's just a game that you can enjoy with time, whereas the opposite happened with Overwatch. I started liking it less and less as I played it, because it was just due to what your team comp was and how you were countering the enemy's team comp, and then it was just a back and forth baloney, countering system. Oh, you picked a tank, well, I'm going to pick this guy, then, oh, they're going to pick a healer, then I'm going to pick... That was what Overwatch was. And I hated the movement system. It was very clunky. Felt like you're walking on rails the whole time, and you can't sprint, unless you're Lucio. I don't know. Battleborn had what it needed to... I like the fact that you can play a little bit more creatively in Battleborn. You've seen all my videos over the years. You can play characters a slightly different way, not just one way. You can play Shane and Aurochs a little bit more ranged. I don't ever play that way, but you can do it. And some people do to get experience, but I am so much more a fan of up in your face and stealth tactics and all that crap. So that's what I like to do, right? You can go, you can get shield or speed or health regen on characters in different ways. And you could add damage or defensive points as well. So that's what makes it more fun. Because Overwatch, you had one way to play a character, and that was it. Now, Lucio, again, to me was the best design in the game. Because Lucio, you could be a slower healer or a faster rushdown. And Lucio, in my opinion, was the best designed character in Overwatch. Played Reinhardt, and I could play Reinhardt one way. I hold the shield, and then I try to knock people into walls, and that was basically Reinhardt's job. Yeah, Overwatch. See, what Overwatch had, besides Blizzard's marketing potential, was the visuals. And yes, it had very good, smooth matchmaking and online and everything else. Very, very finely polished. It looked like a Pixar movie. I mean, this is This is how you make money, man. If you're making games for money, you make Overwatch, right? Battleborn, just due to its look, did not appeal to most gamers. Let's just call the casual audience. You hold both up. Which one are you going to go for? Plus, you can put Tracer's ass on every piece of marketing media, whereas Battleborn had a fucking alien mushroom and a samurai guy on it. Like, which one are you going to pick if you're the casual gamer? You're going to pick the girl with the hot ass. That's what Overwatch did. The whole Tracer controversy, that was crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Look, I've been a fan of Gearbox for a long time, but as you guys know, I'm not thrilled right now with Borderlands 3 for just the wacky, zany update schedule. I'm not going to get too much into that. But you know that I like when it works with Gearbox, the games are really fun. And they're full of personality, and that's the word I use. They're full of charisma and personality and character. And they never feel ultra generic. They always feel like these characters were brand new ideas, even though they're not. I mean, they're not. They're based on meme culture, right? But like, it's fresh. They always try to make them unique characters and unique worlds and stories that don't feel like exactly what you're used to. Whereas Overwatch felt like a futuristic. I've seen that like environment before. You know, just some like generic sci-fi city sort of thing, and it doesn't feel too out of place. But like you look at the places here, and the locations do feel different. They feel alien, but still somewhat relatable. I'm begging for a team because we have a good team on our side. We got stacked players, and I hope people are online. Enough people can join, and we can get something going. I have a 20-minute cap, though. I'm. You know, it's funny though when you look at this game's history. It outlasted several competitors. It outlasted Lawbreakers. Get out of here, Cliff Blazensky. Your game's dead. It outlasted, what was the other one? There was that other game. It was on Xbox and Windows. And this outlasted that too, I think. Paragon? Is that what it was called? Paragon? Paladins made more money than this game, and so did Overwatch, of course. You have Smite, which I've never played Smite. That one's still going strong. You've got to make these games free to play, especially if they're going to have unlocks and purchasables. They got to be free to play. Fortnite figured this shit out. And if anyone releases a game like this, like Battleborn, as pay-to-play, you are doing it wrong. And you can just look at this game and what happened to it as a clear example as to why you shouldn't do that. So these game makers need to wake up, man. If they're going to compete, they want to make a freaking profit and last 5+ years, they need to make it free-to-play. And that's another, you know, a little bit of a gripe I have with Gearbox and 2K more so. Is like I feel this tension with these makers that there is a high profit-driven agenda in the background where they just want to make good sales on release and fuck everything else. Yeah, I just get this really off feeling about it. Look at how they throw all this crap into their sports games. And sports games are a joke, an absolute travesty. The NBA series, the loot cards, get the fuck out of here. You paid $60 or $70 or $100 for NBA. And you're going to sell me another $500-$600 of cards? Fuck you. just that simple. No. So I don't agree with it. Now, some people may not care. And that's fine. You can buy the game. It's there. You can buy it and play it. But I'm going to say fuck it. I'm not a fan of that. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. Just gotta go do something quick, and hopefully we don't have a match while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And we still don't have a match. Shit. I really would like to play a match with this team. This is a great team. It'd be a shame if they leave or we don't just simply don't get anything. I'm gonna give it like 15 minutes because I love this team and I want to see if we can get a match. Man. Sometimes we just get duds, guys. This game is very dead. You know, you'll get some veterans popping on, like me and some others, time to time. It's always great to see Walrus, man. Walrus, veteran, Courtney, veteran. Ramona, I've seen that name. And clearly Darko has been around the block a lot, too. Is there anybody else? Come on, veterans. It's a Sunday night. You got nothing better to do, right? Nothing? Come on. I know you all can play. I would like to play Phoebe tonight. Phoebe is a lot of fun. She's Sentry. She's highly underrated by a lot of people, and I like to show that she's pretty good. But sometimes, if you have a bad team, Phoebe gets obliterated. That's very much true. But if you have a decent team, a good team, Phoebe can be very aggressive and like threatening. She can be. Like, I would trust this team to pick Phoebe, but like a couple of videos ago, I was having a hellacious time because the players were not good, and I just couldn't do anything with any of my characters. It wasn't just Phoebe, it was Shane, it was... I tried Galilea, I think. Nothing. Atticus, nothing. With this game, guys, it's 60% comp, 40% skill. Overwatch, I feel like, is 70-30. Battleborn is about 60-40, I think. Your skill is a little bit more important, but ultimately your comp is going to really dictate so much about how effective your team is. When people pick this character, you see Melka, who is only here because I had to re-download the game. When you see Melka on a team, you're already at a disadvantage. If you see a Whiskey Foxtrot, in my opinion, I don't think Whiskey's very good. That's just my opinion. I mean, pick Mike if you're going to go ranged. Pick Marquis if you're going to go ranged. Whiskey gets just obliterated by close combat. Yeah, he has the freaking shotgun, but he has no way to get out of danger, really. Yeah, he can blast himself back with a shotgun, but guys, that's just kind of a gimmick. It's not... you're not beating Kelvin as Whiskey Foxtrot, okay? It's just not happening. It's not happening. Kid Ultra, Melka, Whiskey Foxtrot, Cleese. Cleese is extremely gimmicky. He's better on Meltdown because it's more minion based, and but Incursion he's trash. I don't care what anyone. Cleese is horrendous. All stealth characters hard combo. I mean, me as Shane, I can just go fucking stealth strike. Cleese, stun him, he's dead. Especially on Monument Stairs where a lot of Cleeses like to hide. Good luck if we have a good team. One or two of us can get the job done easy, and Cleese is dead. So, now I've played with some great. There were some great Cleeses, you know. And again, player skill can make the character better. There's no doubt about it, guys. But if we're just talking about the character analysis, Cleese is not good. He's on Incursions. Good on Meltdown. Oh, he has Bouncing Balls of Death. Okay, great. But then he has no shield, gets stunned. He has to waste his ultimate for that kill, and any competent team will avoid his Rift. So once you avoid Rift and know how to avoid it, what is he? You know, that's my point. Who gets hit by Cleese Rift unless they're crowd controlled beforehand? Like, I don't get hit by Cleese Rift. I just don't. I look, if it's there, I move back. It's very easy to avoid A Khalees Rift. Now, if you do a Khalees Rift with a Kelvin, that's a different story. Or a Montana, that's also a different story. But it's just kind of at that point, it's like, yeah, okay. No, come on. I'm not Khalees Rift. I mean the, you know what I mean, the ultimate, not the Rift. The Rift is his fucking skill. I just call it a rift because like a rift in space-time. His black hole. Thank you. Black hole. Who gets hit by black hole? Actually, there is a topic that I'm interested in maybe reviewing, you know, before this game ends. It's a character debate that I'm interested in thinking about, and it involves Phoebe. It's Phoebe versus El Dragon. Now, El Dragon is more meta than Phoebe, but I'd like to explore why. And I know he has knock-up. I know he has a good getaway. But any hard crowd control counter, and he's done for. Any hard crowd control. His clap is okay, like it can pressure minions a little bit, and yeah. So, in that sense, you feel like he's a little bit more mobile than Phoebe is. But Phoebe has that AoE. She has insane sentry damage. It's like the best in the game. For melee at least. And with a good team, you can go left path with her and still do tons of damage. And like I feel like she can be very aggressive at that point, and that's when she gets scary. Is when you have a good team backing you up. And her ultimate, like Dragon's ultimate also is awesome. The stun is fantastic. But then once ultimate's gone, Dragon needs to run the hell away. Like, get the fuck out. With left path Phoebe, you can kind of stay in a little bit longer. But I don't know. I think they're fairly close, but a lot of people say Dragon's way better than Phoebe. I don't know. I don't see it. I see it, but I don't see it. Because if you're not going left path Phoebe, you're playing her incorrectly. You need the defense with Phoebe. I do some offensive options like the attack speed, but because of the attack speed, I can get my combo off faster, which gives me a 30% damage reduction. A little trick, in case you didn't realize why I do that. I do that to get the true strike off faster, and that gives 30% damage reduction on path 5. So, I mean, that's crucial. You must use that. You have to on incursion. There's no way around that. So if people are playing Phoebe without that left path 5, you're not doing it right. Don't use Blade Sweep. Blade Sweep is like great for meltdown and shit. You need shielding. Alas, somebody has left our company, and I'm afraid it might be one of those nights, guys. I don't want it to be. But I'm at like the 7-8 minute mark here. See if I have a chance. It's not looking so good, and I'm sorry. I would love to play, but if I don't get a match, I unfortunately don't get a match. It doesn't always work. Yeah, still two people. Still two people are on the friend list area, so. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh, Zax is back. Yo, Zax, wait 10 minutes. I'm getting off in 10, unfortunately. Fingers crossed. Within 5 minutes, they join. Come on, another team. Come on, there's 5 more people. on this planet. Come on. Maybe if I go to the command center, it'll bring luck. Let's see. If I go to command, loading the command. I don't have enough for anything here. I have no points. Well, you only buy Magnus packs for the off chance I get a Magnus skin. For a character I don't have yet. I think the only piece of gear I don't have at the moment is a perfectly rolled green reload item with health regen on it. That's it. The 50% health regen. That's about it. I used to play Montana a lot. I mean, he's a top tier character. I think a lot of people agree with that idea. Look at him. Look at what this man can do. Dash in. 2 knockups. 2 knockups. Because 1 wasn't enough, right? Can't kill him after ultimate. What? This man is invincible. All right? And he's still doing some DPS on top of that. Like, it's not nothing. He also has slowing. He can slow people. Like, this is all the tools you need in Battleborn. The only thing that can, like, mess with him is if his healer dies, he's a little bit more vulnerable. Okay, so you, like, have to hard target the healer on a team of Montana, and that's hard enough. He's just an amazing character. He's an amazing character. Good Montanas are some of the scariest things to fight. And so are good Alani's. But again, I think she's top tier. Some people think she's high tier, top tier. But good Alani, like if you look at good Alani players and fight against good Alani players, they can be some of the scariest opponents because of the fucking bubble they can hit can be devastating. And I've been on teams where, especially Overgrowth, where Alani's just hard capture that final lane push with a Galt and a Montana and a Kelvin and a Benedict. You're fucked. Not only are you getting Kelvin walled, you're getting bubbled and then pulled by the Galt. And you see this shit, man. And this character is just so pivotal. On top of that, she's slowing you down and healing her allies. Amazing, amazing character. And I used to play Alani a lot too, and then I stopped playing Alani because, funny enough, I prefer playing Umbra when it comes to healing, and she's not considered very good, but I don't know. I know she doesn't have the utility of Alani, but I feel like I can do some really good healing sustain with her. And if you have a decent team, her role is improved greatly. She does have knockback, but you want stun and knockup. Knockback is a little less impressive. Right. No comment. This character's had a busted history ever since her inception, and I love this character. Was she the first character I got to level 20, or was that Atticus? No, I think it was her. I think Galilea was the first character I got to rank 20, and she was my main first. Like, when I was still getting my grasp with the game, it was Galilea, man. I played the hell out of Galilea. And then I started playing Shane Aurochs, like hardcore Shane Aurochs. I love this character. You all know that. You've seen all my content. Shane Aurochs is my favorite character in terms of the fact that she's stealthy and tanky and can set up stun chains. Like, it's just so much fun. She's awesome. They are awesome. You play as Aurochs too. So I love this character. And I also like the mechanic. In case you don't know, I played as Gage the Necromancer in Borderlands 2, and a lot of Gage fans love this character for that very reason. So there you go. Another reason why I love Shane Aurochs. If I go to Galt. Galt has a very interesting history with this game. For a long time, he was considered one of the best, and then people started working around his hook, but he's still very deadly. a good Galt is a great type of teammate to have because the hook is arguably the best skill in the game for like utility. It's you're pulling an enemy right into your team, like from halfway across the map. The long hook is just a crazy ability. It's so good. You can pull a Benedict out of the fucking sky, and the Benedict is dead. I mean, this is a very good skill, and the character is still very solid. And good Galt players are also you've got to be careful with good Galt players. If you're getting like a 50% hook rate, like half your hooks are hitting, that's really good. And like some of the best Galt players can do that, and even better if they're very good at their timing and aim. So, shit. I think he's still a high-tier character, and the good hands, he's very scary. Phoebe has a lot of controversy as to how good she is. Oh, hey, I see a comment. Hang on one moment. Let me go actually open up that stream. Give me a second. Oh, I don't look at comments on the PS4, so just bear with me for a second here while I do this. I'll pull up the video. Oh, please get a team. Come on. Come on, matchmaking gods. Come on. Pull up. Oh, hey, what's up, Cheeto? Hey. I'm hoping that we get a match on here and that we can stream something besides sitting in a freaking lobby. Oh, Cheeto, nah, man, it's taken an eternity. We haven't even gotten the game yet. I'm in a lobby now, but we're hoping for opponents. I mean, I have nobody. If you're playing, man, if you hop online, maybe it's what we need for a game. That would be a lot of fun. We've been waiting here for about 30 minutes, so it's been rough. It's been rough. I don't want to leave this lobby because we have 5 people connected, and that's like we have that secured. We can get 5 more people on the other side. If you want to hop on, maybe that'll help make the match happen, and it'll be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, they're great. They're great. I always love seeing them on my team. Yeah, last couple videos I had some pretty questionable players. We're talking the hard Melka pick that was doing nothing. Oh, habla español. Poquito. Yo hablo poquito, no más, poquito. ¿Qué lengua? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm confident that this team wins. I love playing with them. And it's good when you. I don't want. I have to leave at some point because it's a night. I gotta enjoy it while it's here. Okay, hablo español. Gracias. Hablo poquito, pero no practica mucho. Yo uso español en high school y colegio poquito. Español es muy importante por las personas. Oh, gracias. Yo vivo en España por 1 mes in Ponte Vedra. So I was there for a bit, and what? Yo hace mucho jamón. Jamón was muy bueno, muy bien. Jamón was delicious, man. So good. But I don't know a lot of like I don't know a lot of fancy words, intricate. You know, there are a lot of words I don't know. So like to describe certain things, I'd have a lot of trouble. Muy difícil. Yeah, man, I'm probably gonna stay for another 10, 15, and then I have to bounce. There's nothing going on, and I can't be here all night. It sucks. I'd love to play with this team. Actually, we have someone who bounced. It could have been Roma, so. I think it's looking pretty grim here. This is not good. This is, Oh, we have, someone else. Okay, well, at least we still have, Walrus, though. Courtney left. Nah. Yeah, man, it's possible. If I don't play in the next probably 15 minutes, I'm probably gonna have to call it a night. So I won't be on later if I don't play like in this video. But maybe next week I'll be on next Sunday. What was it? Sábado, Domingo. I've seen Number around for a bit. He's all right. I don't usually try to like. I know like good players. Next Sunday. Yeah. See. So next in 7 días, uno semana. I'll try to be back online if I don't play tonight. Yeah, I as long as my plans don't get in the way. Like if something comes up, I won't be able to. But hey, yo, man, if you see me on, I'd be happy to lobby up. Maybe we can play online. That'd be fun. Absolutely. Okay, I'm giving it 5 minutes. Damn, man. I just get the feeling that no one else is on. It's been now it's been 40 minutes. I can't wait for an hour for a match. 5 minute countdown. Unfortunately, I hope it works. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I estudio español por pero 6 años, but I never mastered it, and I can't speak it fluently. I know some basic words, basic sentences. I've been waiting for 40 minutes, so I've about reached my limit. I'm looking at my clock. I got like 4 left, and then I'm gonna have to leave, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, and English is mucho difícil. It's very complicated, very hard to learn English because it's very grammatically complicated, and a lot of English speakers take that for granted. We're very lucky to have learned it first because it's very off. It's very unusual. English and German too. Three minutes. 3 minutos. Ay, 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 come on. Yeah, I have to, man. I gotta go if it's not gonna play. 40 minutes is a lot of time. 40 minutos, right? Yeah, 40 minutos. Long time. Yeah, I mean, there may be no matches at all. Like, there might just not be enough people tonight. And maybe next week it'll be better. Who knows? No, not at all. I've been waiting for 40 minutes. This happens sometimes. Sometimes I get matches, sometimes I don't. Yeah. There aren't a lot of people on, man. I got 2 people in matchmaking on my list. No one else is playing. What can I say? Oh yeah, no man, it is dead. Sometimes you get a night where people are on and you can play a couple matches in that night and be lucky and it's good. But tonight I think we've met our match and we're defeated. The matchmaking gods have not worked in our favor, unfortunately. All right. I hate leaving this team. I like this team a lot. Damn it. Ah, shit. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Oh yeah, no, at night, dude. I agree, but I think tonight is a bad night for some reason. Maybe people are traveling for the summer. Vacaciones, possibly. But yeah, sometimes you get nights where no one's on. It's very, very quiet, and I think this is one of those nights. Well, see, summer vacaciones, you see. Los personas en colegio, vacaciones for estudiantes colegio. So there's that. But you'd think more people play in vacation time if they're not at school or work. It's a Sunday, but people could be traveling. They could be eating at an outdoor dinner, something like that. They're not playing the game, so it is what it is. Well, it sucks. Oh, no vacation until August. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, here in the States, in America, it's May, June to August is summer vacation, and then school begins mostly in late August or September across the country. That's pretty standard. It's normal. All right. Shit. All right, yo. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it a night, man. It was great talking to you. I mean, hey, we got something out of this, but I can't wait longer like that. It's been 50 minutes, so I'm gonna have to call it tonight. No, I did not, man. Unfortunately, but I will be back on. Try to be back on next week, and if you see me online, hit me up. We can lobby up and maybe get a couple games on. Okay. So I'll have to check in next time, and hopefully we get some better luck. Yeah. Adios, amigo. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.